Unknown facility access detected. Caution advised.
Uh-oh, this is a commando raid. I should have known from the lack of portals showing up, but here's the thing. So when I say I didn't have the right equipment, it's because I need to make it. Okay, let me see if these commandos are vulnerable to shock traps or not. Wait, you know what? Forget about shock traps. What about just shocks? Now where are they? This is the weird bit. They aren't anywhere near my base. Wait a minute. If I can just lure them in here. We'll wait until the lights come back on. Oh, they're coming from that direction. Scrap. It's like pinned under him or something. Whatever. Anyway,
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain.
There was something. Here it is. Yeah, a cloth rope. That's what I'm looking for. That way I won't have to jump down. Yes, it's one way, but I can always teleport back. Assuming, of course, that I charge this thing. Take this off. Not a whole lot of damage there. Okay, so, let's see, I did get some new content. Let's see what I got here.
Air quality bulletin. Radiation
Why
level
does this keep
exceeding
happening?
operational
I am
safety limits.
in the middle of something, and
Commencing.
something else. Alright, fine. Do this again. This finished. There we go. Alright, it's off to manufacture. He didn't even shoot me that time. I guess if you get up close, they don't shoot you. They just try and beat you. As long as I'm here. I'd like to see if they're firing at me. Are they? No. It's the Exor. It's probably the Exor anyway. So I noticed there's a tram here. go. There's nothing in here, but I can take this suit off. Tell where this thing is going. Well, this goes back to the office sector. I guess if I ever want to go to Manufacturing West, I can always take this tram car here. That'll certainly help things when the next radiation leak comes along, won't it? More military electronics around here. Okay, so, before I was so rudely interrupted, let's see. The time break. It is essential to personnel safety that all research into IS-0014 remains non-contact until further notice. Bringing any physical items or objects into close proximity with the subject is prohibited. Personal physical contact with the subject must not occur. Observe a perimeter of at least 3 feet from the subject at all times. Non-invasive or EM study is permitted, but appears almost entirely ineffective. Meaning what exactly? How is this a time break? I have no idea what is even meant by time break. So I put tainted water in this water filter. I have an empty soup pot. I think the big question here is, can the water filter turn tainted water into drinkable water? Well, I'm not really sure about that. Does it say anything about... Aha! It just says water. Well, that's reassuring. So with that in mind, I'm going to take some water from the fountain and move it over to the... Actually, it might be much easier if I... package this. Move it over here. And fill up the water filter. I think it's as full as it's going to get without having half a bucket left. Oh boy, is this heavy! Oh boy, good. It's not too heavy like the fridge was, but... Alright. there. Alright. Where's the layak, by the way? Hazmat suit, check. Now let me see if I can actually do this, like put the thing on something and there's a problem. How do I know that where I've placed it is actually where am I actually able to place this thing? Ah, here we go. All right. So, where is this? Seem to be looking out at, wait a second, this must be that, like, that area marked, I think it's Dirac or something? I'm behind that. How did the paint get out in the first place? Did it, like, explode or something? So I think first things first, I need to make this easier to access. A potato! Oh, you guys, I am so gonna take this back home and plant it. So I've got a pest inbound. Yeah, I thought that might work. And this is the way to the inner wing. Let me just hack my way through. I know there's an X-ray down there, but what kind? Oh, look at that. Radiation spill too. So fighting these entirely depends on me getting up close and shocking it. But my health is kind of low for something like this. In here at all? Oh, yeah. There is stuff here. It's just not visible. It's not much, but I suppose it's the principle of the thing that counts. Now, where is? Oh, here it is. See me first. turns back around. Was close. Glad I have these. How did I do this so easily before, and yet now? I don't know. Maybe it was because I was. Maybe it was because I was facing like one. I was like behind it instead of in front of it. That could have been it. Just sort of hanging around out here. Wait a minute. Holy mutually assured destruction, Batman. Look at this. There's nothing here. Nobody in there. There's a metal detector. That was a funny noise. Maybe I'm just a little too paranoid right now. Just any old funny noise either. That was a musical cue. Hello. More containment cells. 155. 122. Oh boy, 122 is nasty, isn't it? 99's open. Well, it sank and 235 is not a TV. It looks like a few things here. What is this thing? An antique shotgun. I know this may be a bit risky of me, but I've been itching for a new, a new firearm. 172. I can't even think about opening this thing. 127. This is one very nasty whatever it is, This one's open too. 52. Hello. And it shut down. Of course it shut down. security block. That sounds familiar. Why does it sound familiar? Oh boy. Look at this. There's webbing all over the place. Another malfunctioning door. This looks like some kind of tramway, but where's it going? I don't know. There's Dr. Mance. Hello.
Dr. Mance, Cascade Facility. When people ask where we found IS-0172, I tell them the truth. It was recovered from a kebab restaurant in rural Turkey, where it was being used as a doorstop. The fact that it is, by a factor of tens, the oldest known manufactured object on Earth, forged from alloys not to be invented for another 1.7 million years, was irrelevant to the owner, who accepted in exchange 50 lira and a small rock. We are no closer to identifying its creators.
I wonder what kind of rock. And this thing, which I just picked up.
I have had to secure IS-52 personally, following the latest abuse of containment procedures by staff in C-blocks. I understand fully well the attraction of jumping 3 times higher than normal, or floating gently down from the 3rd story of the megalift. But the gravity cube is not a toy. While I admit to a light skip as I carried it to its containment cell, it is a profound and unique disturbance in the space-time fabric of our universe. It's also quite glowy.
Yeah, I noticed that too. What about over here? Yeah, what is that?
Hello?
And who are you?
About now. This is Dr. Abraham Stern, concerning immune procedures for IS-235. While I haven't had a tremendous amount of time with 235, certain phenomena would seem to suggest that our containment procedures are, well, they may be insufficient. The general attitude appears to be that 235 is a harmless curiosity, but close examination of the videocassette tape in which it currently abides has revealed small, even exiguous amounts of a substance that concerns me considerably. I performed some preliminary investigations, basic classifications with Dr. Ross, but we were unable to determine whether the residue was biological or chemical or even solid, for that matter. Slightly embarrassing, but for the record, I recommend assigning someone to investigate this. Properly. Reasonably soon. Oh.
Alright, a lot of journal entries to read. For later, when I get back to base. And Shadowhopper. There's no recording for this. Well, now they got the inner wing open and I'm feeling kind of tired. Beam me back, Scotty.
This sector will be powered down momentarily.